So I was gone for 2 weeks. What the fuck is this?
Steve got pissed.
Yeah, welcome to my hell.
Good news for you. We canceled Cole Explains. It's dead. Oh my God. Now everybody has to explain that. For the next 6 weeks, we're going to be watching. Well, some of us will be watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This week, Gray's going to explain, though. Gray watched the second episode.
Yeah, so not having watched the first one.
Just listening to Cole.
Only listening to Cole.
It is obviously
a tale of
brilliant.
2 shitty daddies and their sons.
Okay, I'm in so far.
Yeah.
2.5 Men?
And
Is JoJo's just 2.5 Men?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, it turns out JoJo is fucking Hooked on Ken with bowler hats. Is what it is.
Let's get started. Gray, explain.
What happened in episode 2 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Take us there.
Well, so here's the tell. Episode 2 starts with a 7 years later.
What? Cool. I didn't even know anything else.
I know. In 1888.
Okay.
And oh, by the way, Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
So Jack the Ripper's doing his thing in London. And then you get a really cool title sequence. Cuts to a rugby match.
What?
So,
Okay.
Yeah, so suddenly...
Okay, Jack the Ripper's doing his thing.
Yeah,
Rugby match.
so yeah, that's literally the opening is Jack the Ripper stalked women in London of 1888. Dance number, rugby. And then...
Wait, where did the dance number come in?
Well, the opening
That's
song.
the title.
Oh,
So everybody's, hey, it's JoJo's. And,
That's
you know.
the JoJo show.
I guess we're gonna go by the monikers from last week. I might not have these correct. I guess it was we had good son and shitty son.
Okay. I'm with you.
Good dad has a good son. Shitty dad has a shitty son. Shitty dad dies. And through circumstances, now shitty son and good son keep bumping into each other. In the last 7 years, what has happened is good dad has now adopted shitty son as one of his own sons.
Oh, okay.
And both the good son and bad son are, haha, yeah, we're great. We get along just fine. We're the 2 best athletes in the whole school. And life is beautiful all the time. And then monologue to camera, fuck this guy. As soon as I can. It's so hard for me to keep up this facade.
Wait, have we gone back to Jack the Ripper yet?
No.
Patience. And then they also established that as the years have gone by, good dad's health is in jeopardy again this episode. They established that there was somehow floating around, I don't remember the origin of this one, but there's a mask. And,
One goal.
funny thing like masks do, if you put the tiniest droplet of blood on it, this mask will activate and like spikes come out.
I hate it when masks do that.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah. So that's a thing. While JoJo was studying archaeology and the mask in the shitty family or good family library, a letter falls out of a book kind of from nowhere. We've discovered the long last letter that's been hidden for years by somebody, but it turns out it is the last, like on his deathbed, letter from Shitty Dad from 7 years ago.
Charlie Sheen.
It says, by the way,
still.
for no particular reason, I'm going to describe in this letter that here's how I died 7 years ago.
What?
And so then good son reads that and says, what? And says, because that sounds just like how my dad, good dad, is dying right now.
What?
Hey, good son confronts shitty son. Shitty son says, hey, no, you can't test that medicine that I've been giving your dad. That I mentioned that I'm giving your dad all the medicine. But if you test that, then that means that we're no longer friends and all our facade is done being in place.
But I hate you anyways.
Yeah.
And then JoJo says, you're right, but here's what I can do to counter that. I can make you swear on your father's honor that you're not poisoning our dad. And Shitty Son goes, curses, drat, you got me.
I was okay killing someone.
A man's honor.
Because Shitty Dad had no honor, therefore he can't swear.
Oh, logic.
So, and then it's more fight.
Oh,
they
they're
fight?
fighting.
They fight some more.
Oh.
Where is Jack the Ripper?
So,
No!
shut up.
Right.
He doesn't tell good dad what bad son's been doing.
Yeah.
He says, yeah, but by the way, I got to go to Chinatown in London, no reason. Because his deduction, he instantly goes, oh, it's this horrible poison. It must be Chinese.
JoJo.
Yeah. And by the way, that was the side of town in London that he knows that Shitty Son had grown up in. So I'm willing to bet that's where he got his knowledge of poison from. Let's go there. This section of town is so screwed up. This is the side of town where cats eat dogs. I am not kidding. So he's walking down. It's like, oh wow, that cat's not on a puppy. That's not weird. Anyways, then he gets jumped by 3 ruffians.
You fuck! I was gonna say at the end. Fuck you! No, he just said, "Oh, what a bizarre adventure." I was gonna say that when you're done. Fuck.
More gentlemanly Fist of the North Star fighting, but because
how high up are their pants?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
And their
That's what makes them do.
And Good Son defeats the first 3 ruffians
This is one
in a very honorable way, and then but another 50 reinforcements are there to beat him up next.
That's a
but
lot of
because he fought so
reinforcements.
honorably, the ruffians recognize he's a gentleman and an honorable fighter. Therefore, hey, 50 other ruffian friends of ours,
Hey!
you don't have to fight.
You did good.
Yeah.
You did good,
Like,
kid.
he's actually a nice guy. Don't beat him up.
Yeah.
We don't beat up gentlemen here in
Yeah.
town. Don't worry about it.
All of a sudden,
JoJo, it's
Joey
over.
Wheeler's in this.
Oh, there's a title for the episode.
Hey, Yoog.
Don't worry about it.
Oh my God's overboard.
Meanwhile, Bad Son has figured out that that's where Good Son has gone. He's like, I'm gonna go in also in case I need to finish the job.
Just in case he's being honorable today.
Yeah, and you know,
Way
in case I
down
need it, I'm gonna bring the stone mask that just happened to be lying around again.
Might as
That might come
well.
in handy.
Yeah.
Just in case 'cause you don't know what
He
it does.
can't
Get some blood on
find
it.
Good Son because Good Son's made friends with everybody, and they take him to go find the medicine.
Down.
As long as
Who else is
Bad
there?
Son is there and he's got the mask, he's like, well, darn it, I was going to use this mask on Good Son. He's not here. Hey, here's another bum. I'm just going to put on this bum. Finally get to see what the mask does, which is the mask makes vampires.
What?
JoJo's is about vampires?
Yeah.
Hey,
One.
hey, Austin, can you
vampire.
ask your question?
Where the fuck is Jack the Ripper?
Thank you.
Yeah, so, yeah. Here's the thing. I kept expecting. At this point, it's like, okay, it's gonna be. We're gonna find out that Bad Son has accidentally made Jack the Ripper out of this other guy who he puts the mask
Right.
on. But of course, then he learns. He tries to fight the guy for a minute. He's overwhelmed because now Vampire Bum is about to kill him.
Yeah.
Sun comes up. The vamp dusts, and
The actual son.
the actual son.
Okay.
Yeah.
The good son.
Not the shitty son, not the good
best
son.
I thought good son came over and he's
Yeah.
like, Gosh, no.
The
good
new son.
The best son comes
Yeah.
up as the vampire. Cut to Good Son back at the mansion. He's trying to help the dad, but it may not be. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
and that's roll credits.
Hey, what a bizarre adventure.
Thank-
Oh, funny joke from this guy. What the fuck does Jack the Ripper have to do with any of this?
I suspect to find out.
I'll find out.